I'm outside Kennedy's pub and restaurant here at Westland Row in Dublin, right beside a fairly new statue of Oscar Wilde, and I'm delighted to be joined now by an American visitor to Dublin, Ruby Isaacson, who's travelled all the way over from the University of Minnesota Duluth to carry out a history and archives internship in Dublin. Ruby, thanks very much for joining me here. Perhaps you could begin just by saying something about the statue beside us.
Yeah, from what I was able to find, the statue was unveiled October of 2022, so it is really fairly new. There was nothing solid on the artist, though there is an idea that since this is sort of a copy of one in New York on another bar based off of him, that it could be the similar artist from New York.
And just in terms of why it's here, I mean, an obvious reason to put a statue of Oscar Wilde outside a Dublin pub is to attract attention and visitors. But is there any specific reason why the pub decided to put a statue of Oscar Wilde outside here?
Yeah, there's apparently a history with Oscar Wilde in this pub. When it was a shop, he was said to have been a young man who worked there stocking shelves. They even have a plaque outside with Oscar Wilde that reads, Oscar Wilde, at 14 years of age, had his first job here in this establishment, stocking shelves and earning a few shillings in 1860s. So they're really proud of having this history with him, and they have pictures and plaques of other famous authors in the pub as well.
Yeah, it's very much a literary pub, isn't it? Kennedy's. So he was about 14 years of age when he worked here, so younger than he's depicted in the statue.
Yes, much younger.
I suppose you can't have a statue of a teenage Oscar Wilde. Nobody would recognise him.
No.
Outside. And I'm looking at the plaque now you just mentioned, and there's I suppose Oscar Wilde is a man known for his quotations. There's a quote here by Oscar. Alcohol, often drunk in sufficient quantities, can sometimes bring on the signs of drunkenness.
Yeah.
Have you any idea where that quote comes from?
I couldn't find any particular writing from his it was from. I just saw it was a quote often attributed to him as someone who enjoyed absinthe. Absinthe, yeah.
Okay, so alcohol, often drunk in sufficient quantities, can sometimes bring on the signs of drunkenness. Okay, so I think that's Oscar's way of saying we should go inside. Thanks very much for your time, Ruby, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip to Dublin.